My name is Steve Stevens, the best sports consultant money can buy. I make more money betting sports than anybody in the world. I'm the one that tells you who to bet. I'm not a bookie, I'm the bookie killer.
If money talks, then I got a lot to say. I'm on the grind trying to make $100,000 a day. The game that I pick, believe me, it's a winner. What I know could get you rich, cause all I pick is winners. Welcome to Las Vegas. Money talks, money talks. Welcome to Las Vegas.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You're tuned into the VIP Sports Podcast. I'm Darren Otero, a.k.a. Steve Stevens, the Bookie Killer. Sitting here, my ride-along host, the Paparazzi. What's up, brother?
Man, a lot of stuff going on. We've got, the NFL playoffs. Had some really good matchups. My Detroit Lions got through.
They sure as fuck did.
Yeah, I mean, that game was a little bit close. I kind of told everybody I thought it would be that way. Detroit actually did cover the spread, which surprised me a little bit, but I'm very happy. My Lions are in the NFC Championship.
Do they get knocked off, or
I got to be realistic here. I think, in 1991 when the Lions, that was the previous game they had won in the playoff chase, I was at that game, and Barry Sanders was there. But I believe, if my memory recalls, they went to Washington, and Washington beat them like 45-0, or Washington was up 45-0. I could see something similar happen here. I really think San Fran is going to blow them out.
See, and my opinion is, out of Baltimore and San Fran, if one of those two loses, I'm thinking it's Niners, not Baltimore. So I don't know. You guys might have a shot. We'll have to wait and see. But as we've been promoting, seems like it's set up for a Baltimore-San Fran Super Bowl.
Yes, sir.
Anyway, guys, January 25th, podcast number 397. Can you believe we're almost at 400?
We've got to be one of the longest-running podcasts, of this type of show.
Sports betting show? 100%. No one is even close to 400 episodes.
No, I think Joe Rogan has like 2,000.
Joe Rogan's not a sports betting show, though.
No, and I think he films several times a week.
Yeah, we're once a week. We're on podcast number 400, and that means that's 396 podcasts of getting out golden nuggets and information of helping these guys win. These motherfuckers should be sending me gifts and shit on my 400th.
Everybody should be sending gifts. We've had a couple of guys, Randy from Texas, sent some liquor for us and stuff. We have good fans who appreciate us.
Yes, we do. Guys, you want to get a hold of us, 877-220-6540. Go to our website, VIP Sports, LasVegas.com. Put your phone number in, and we'll get back with you with a free pick. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook at VIP Sports LV. If you don't want to call, DM me. That's probably the best way about going to do business with me. We will not DM or spam about contests or promotions. So if you get contacted by an account with my picture that says they're me, just make sure it's the real VIP Sports LV. So much fraud going out right now. So many wannabes in the industry. Guys in their underwear making little money. Just blows my mind. I seen an interview yesterday. Guy copied everything I said. Obviously, this guy's been watching me for years. Yeah, man, it's all about money management and discipline. Motherfuckers didn't even know what the words money management and discipline was till I fucking taught these people.
They have no clue. When they lose their first 3 or 4 games, then their money management goes right out the door, because then they're telling you to bet 4 or 5 times as much.
Well, let the OG say it one more time so they can understand what it is. Money management and discipline is betting 1 game a day, not every day, and the same amount of money on every game. So he's acting like me in his interview, using all my words. Then the guy asked, well, how many games you play a day? He said, 5. Motherfucker, you don't know what money management is, and you sure don't know what discipline is.
No clue.
Fucking guy selling a month of service for $50 thinking he's doing something.
No. These guys, they look at the TV, they say, okay, these 4 or 5 games are going to be on TV for me, so we're going to use those games, bet the guy's money that he's giving it out to, that probably lose 4 out of the 5 games, and that's his money management and discipline.
Whatever it is, guys, stop being bamboozled by all these fake-ass wannabes that don't know shit. No one in this industry besides myself is a true sports consultant. These guys are wannabe sports bettors who absolutely fucking suck, and you can do better on your own, 100%. They don't know anything about what sports consulting is or what it means or how to make clients money.
Right. If they don't have to love you, if they don't want to spend their money with you, that's fine. But you're trying to advise these people and give them some good advice on what not to do so they don't lose their money.
That's why I don't stop doing the podcast. I mean, $25,000 a month in sponsors doesn't do a fucking thing for me. You know what I mean? I do it because I'm all about the education of sports betting. There's so many new people with the legalization of sports betting that just need some advice on how to do it the right way. But I want to give a shout out to all the active and retired military. We love you guys. Thanks for your support. And remember, DM me anytime for a free pick if you're military.
Yes, sir.
NFL news, Jim Harbaugh, as you said, Poppy, was going to the L.A. Chargers. What do you think they're going to do over there?
I think he's going to be great with Justin Herbert. Is this going to be like a team that right away goes to the Super Bowl? I still think they need to add a couple of pieces. But
Yeah, it's going to be a few years.
Yeah, but I think that this was a right move. Harbaugh actually played for the Chargers, so it's like a homecoming. And I like the move.
The stat that I would like to see, which will never be broken ever again in our lifetime, is for both brothers to win the national championship and the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
If Harbaugh can get Baltimore there and win that stat right there of the two brothers winning the national championship and the NFL, I don't think it'll be broken ever again.
No, I don't think you'll see that ever. That is extremely hard to do.
NFL news, Bills Mafia was left heartbroken once again, which I'm sure the Bills fan, including myself and the Mafia, are used to at this point. They just can't seem to get it going in the playoffs. And the Bills fell short of making the AFC Championship game for the third straight year. I know the Mafia fans got to get a little bit tired of this shit.
Yeah.
They grind out all year just to be disappointed at the end of the year. Quarterback Josh Allen said even though they kept falling short, he isn't worried about the championship window closing. Here's the question. Is the Bills' championship window closed? Could the problem be with their head coach, Sean McDermott?
I don't think the window's closed, and I really don't think it's Sean McDermott. I think Sean McDermott's a great coach. He comes from a great coaching tree. So, no, I don't think it's Sean McDermott. Josh Allen played great in the game. They missed a field goal, and that's what cost them. This is a great team. They're just missing something, and that something's got to get figured out.
Well, I know what it is. Consistency. That's what that fucking team needs. They have the talent. They're not consistent. Real simple.
That's a very good point.
And listen, even though I'm not a fan of, I'm a fan, but Mahomes, I'm not a fan of him like I was of Brady. But guys, you keep going against Mahomes. It's no different than Brady. He's going to fuck you every time. Now, I don't know about this next game, but during the year up to the playoffs, you guys keep fucking with Mahomes. It's just like fucking with Brady. You're going to get your ass handed to you.
You just said you're fucking like Brady. Mahomes is kind of like the new Brady, and you're going against a winner if you're playing against that, and that's something you really shouldn't do. You've preached for many years. When somebody's on a streak, you keep playing that. This guy's on a streak. You're taking chances playing against a guy who's a proven winner that gets the job done.
No doubt about it. Current odds on the Super Bowl, San Francisco plus $1.45, Baltimore plus 200, Kansas City plus 350, Detroit 750. So even the odds makers are planning on San Fran and Baltimore being in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Now, they gave San Fran with the edge of plus 145. In my opinion, should have been Baltimore plus 145, San Fran plus 200.
Yeah, Baltimore plus $2 there's a little bit attractive, but obviously you don't like to tie your money up.
No, I don't, but Kansas City plus 350?
That's Pat Mahomes. I mean, if they can get through Baltimore, they got a great chance to win.
NFC Championship Sunday preview. AFC Championship Chiefs at the Baltimore Ravens. The line, Ravens minus 3.5. Total, 44.5. Now, do you think that total seems about right?
I think the total's a little high.
Yeah, I was just going to say this looks like a normal Baltimore line right at where it's supposed to be.
Yeah, I think 3.5 as far as the line is right. The total just seems a little high to me.
Yeah, well, Lamar comes out and does what he's supposed to do and starts scoring touchdown. That game can easily fly over because Kansas City ain't going down like no bitches.
That's
although they might go down. As you guys know, I called the Super Bowl. Baltimore getting there from the very beginning of the year. We'll start putting out some clips of that. So, I'm riding with Baltimore all the way to the end.
And I've been on San Fran all year, so both of us have got there with one.
There you go. Here's a stat. Patrick Mahomes' 6th straight championship game appearance and the first appearance for Lamar Jackson. The trend, this is just the 6th time Mahomes has opened as a 3-point or higher underdog. He's 5-0 against the spread in those 5 games. Hate to keep bringing up the Brady comparison, but keep betting against them, keep getting your back broke. Although Steve Stevens will be betting against them, and I hope my back don't get broke. Here's the trend. Mahomes 9-1 against the spread as an underdog in his career. You make him an underdog, 90% of the time, he wins.
That's what a true winner is.
Ravens trend, Baltimore is just the fourth team since 1970 to have a first-time all-pro quarterback and the number one scoring defense in the NFL. Previous three teams went on to win it all. What do you think about that, Pop?
That's a tough stat right there. I mean,
we tell people this all the time, though. Yeah. I mean, on paper, it's a fucking Kansas City Super Bowl all fucking day long by stats, trends, and analytics.
It is.
But just because a game looks good on paper doesn't necessarily mean that's going to be the outcome, Poppy.
They don't play the game on paper. They play it on the field.
No doubt. Not to mention Super Bowl's right here in my backyard. Boy, is it going to be excited. Yes, I'm going to be in a $3 million suite. And yes, we are going to get fucked up.
Yeah, I can't wait for the after party with Steve Stevens.
Oh, it's going to be popping.
That's where I'm going to definitely be joining.
Shit, I'll be the lowest level celebrity in my box. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to be around some big boys, some billionaires, Poppy. You know what I mean?
As long as I get to go to the party after, that's all I care about.
Fair enough. NFC Championship, Lions at the San Francisco 49ers. The line, 6.5, total 51. Money line, Lions are plus 240. Weather, sunny and high 60s. So we're going to see. It doesn't seem like San Francisco has any excuses here.
No excuse.
Weather, like I said, going to be beautiful. Trend, Detroit was the top covering team in the league this season, 13-6 against the spread. Is that fucking amazing?
Well,
you can't believe it because you never thought your team would ever do that.
Well, they don't play 19 games, so that stat's a little off here.
What, 13-6?
Yeah. I don't know which way it's off, but I know they were the top covering team in the NFL, just not the 13. Oh, it's 13-6, yes, because of the NFL playoffs. They added in the NFL playoffs.
Well, of course.
They are 13-6.
You all right over there, bro?
I'm all right. Just trying to keep it real for our guys.
For you guys don't know, Poppy's taking one for the team. I know last week you seen it. He looked a little rough. His whole arm, lift up that right arm a little bit, is broken in pieces. What'd you get? Pins and fuck?
There's pins and plates in there. I was taking a dog for a walk, and the dog lunged and threw me down. And I broke my entire arm, my humerus bone, my elbow, and my wrist.
Well, maybe it's glad you broke your humerus bone. Maybe that'll grow back and you'll be a little bit funnier than you were before.
I will try.
All right, because your humor's a little low. So if you broke your humor bone, maybe you'll come back, heal that thing, and be a little bit more funny, huh?
I'll try. Maybe it'll work. I'll ask the doctor for some humor pills.
Or some Valium, too. I need that for my flight coming up here soon. Detroit was the top covering team, like we said. Detroit is 5-1 against the spread in their last 6 games. You want to do a trend on San Fran?
Yeah, the trend on San Fran. Head coach Kyle Shanahan is a perfect 5-0 straight up as a favorite in the playoffs and 5-0 straight up at home in his career in the playoffs. But Shanahan is just 1-3 straight up in the championship game.
Injured trend, San Francisco's 12-1 straight up, 10-3 against the spread when Deebo Samuel starts and finishes the game. They're 1-4 straight up and 0-5 when he doesn't.
He's 50-50 to play, they're saying right now. It's...
That's some serious stats with Deebo playing and finishing the game, bro.
Yeah.
You're talking about 12-1 straight up, 10-3 against the spread versus 1-4 and 0-5 against the spread. Deebo, that makes that much of a difference over there, huh?
He does, but I think having McCaffrey and having Ayuk and having George Kittle is a lot more weapon still.
No, they're weapons, but they need to be healthy.
Yeah.
Plain and fucking simple. But Niners are going to give it all they got. Hey, I'm excited with the last 4 teams that are left, you know?
I agree.
Most of the time, I don't even, these are going to be some good fucking games.
Detroit seems to be America's team, which I love it for the city, me being from there and possibly relocating there. It is for the city to have somebody pumped up about sports again. It's absolutely great. All the newscasts start with the Lions, and they deserve it. These guys really, really deserve it. But I think they're running into a powerhouse, and that's going to be a problem.
No doubt. NBA news, even though Milwaukee has the second best record in the Eastern Conference, the Bucks fired their head coach, and they announced that they had hired Doc Rivers as their new head coach. We got a lot of different response from what people think. I put out a post that says, was this a good pickup, or is he burnt out?
Well, okay, you have a first-year coach. The guy has the 3rd best record in the NBA. You've got a different lineup because you got the first year here, Damian Lillard coming in. Different guys in the unit. Do you think it's fair to fire a first-year coach who has the 3rd best record in the NBA?
No, it's not fair at all, but none of that shit is fair. You know what I mean? They're looking for results. But, yeah, I don't know. It might have been something more personal than results.
But you're looking for results, and we're talking about winners like Pat Mahomes. Doc Rivers can't win the big game either.
No.
He's never, ever won the big game. So
what do you mean he's never got the big ring? He's got a ring in Boston? He's got a championship.
No. I'm saying you can't win the big game. He's won 1 championship in Boston with an elite team that probably should have won more than that.
Yeah, that year Boston could have won without any coach.
Right. But everybody else, everywhere else he goes, he can't get past the round that he needs to get past.
Yeah, well, people better stop going against Boston because they're going to be right there. And all you LA Laker fans, you might as well just take your jerseys off now because you guys don't have a fucking shot.
No shot.
NBA news, Joel Embiid said it was great to be put on the same conversation as Wilt Chamberlain after he became the 9th player in NBA history to score 70 points in a game. Embiid finished with 70 points, 18 rebounds, 5 assists. Philly has won 6 straight games, and they have the 3rd best record in the East, just behind Boston and Milwaukee.
You see, Doc Rivers was Philadelphia's coach for the previous 3 or 4 years. He gets right out of town, and Embiid's playing great. They're playing great, so I'm not so sure Milwaukee's making a great decision picking up Doc Rivers.
No. Guys, don't forget, I'm doing a giveaway later on today. Somebody's going to receive $1,000 of your boy El Scorcho's money.
Is his name Paparazzi?
Well, fuck, you need to sign up, man. You know what I mean? I'm going to put my own name in there. Maybe I can give myself a G-ball. You know what I mean? Yeah, you can't even jack off, let alone sign up for anything, huh?
I can't do anything.
Unfucking believable. But anyway, guys, watch for our post later on today. We're giving out $1,000 in cash. NBA in the West, OKC's won its 4th straight game last night, and the Young Thunder have the best record in the Western Conference with a 31-13. And the Thunder are the best covering team in the NBA, 30-14 against the spread. Not too many people are on that.
Nobody's on that. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander is a beast, and this team is playing really, really good. Josh Giddey is playing good, and they are a good team.
No doubt about it. NBA, the Lakers are the best covering team on the road, 15-6 against the spread on the road. However, you got to win at home too, guys.
Yes.
But if you're going to bet the Lakers, bet them when they're on the road. Real fucking simple. If you just got to bet LA, bet them on the road. NBA, Phoenix Suns have won 7 straight games and beat the Mavs 132-109 with Devin Booker dropping 46 points on the road.
With Book being healthy, with Durant being healthy, and with Beal being healthy, this is a team you want to start playing. They're starting to play really good together, and it's different. One night it's Booker getting the points, one night it's Beal getting the points, one night it's Durant. When you got a 3-headed monster like those guys, that's a team you want to be on.
A 3-headed monster, though, but you need all heads to be performing if you want to win a championship, not just one out of the 3.
No.
I mean, you kind of hit it on the head. They never have a game where they're all 3 just fucking smashing.
Right. When they can get that consistency.
That, like you said, that keeps going throughout the year, and they do get that done, they're going to be something to be fucked with. I tell you that right now. NBA confirmed that Tristan Thompson, 32, tested positive for performance-enhancing drugs, and he will be suspended for 25 games without pay.
Tristan Thompson's a joke. I'm sick of hearing about Tristan Thompson. Just fade away, little guy.
College basketball, who's hot and who's not against the spread? Let's start off with who's hot against the spread at home. You guys got your pens out? We're talking about some golden nuggets here, Poppy.
Yep.
College basketball, Minnesota, Golden Gophers, 12-1 against the spread. Iowa State, 10-1 against the spread at home. Troy Trojans, which we had last night, 8-0 against the spread at home. Southern Illinois, 9-2 against the spread at home. New Mexico, 8-1 against the spread at home. UCSD, 7-0 against the spread at home. Guys, do you want to add that up? Jesus, fuck.
That's a lot of winners.
Guys, but you guys are out there losing money. It makes no fucking sense to me. And you wonder if your handicapper or your wannabe sports consultant knows what he's doing? Give me a fucking break. Probably the same guy that gave you the Lakers. You know what I mean?
But those games are on ESPN, so we'd rather throw money on Kentucky and North Carolina.
I've told you over and over and over. College basketball is the most profitable sport. There's too many schools where you can actually get real-time information and actually win. Anyway, who's not? You want to do who's not or who's hot on the road, since we just did home. Let's do who's hot on the road.
All right.
These are teams that you want to bet on the road. Niagara Purple Eagles, 9-1 against the spread on the road. Valparaiso, 7-1 against the spread on the road. New Hampshire, 9-2 against the spread on the road. Now, if you guys are going to look me in the face and tell me that you're betting Niagara, Valparaiso, and New Hampshire on the road, you're a fucking liar. However, you listen to me and you get on it. What's that, Poppy? 18, 19, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. 25-4 record with those 3 teams. Nobody listening to this podcast is 24-4 unless you're working with El Scorcho on his personal.
Everybody listening to this podcast should have a pen, a piece of paper, and making a chart with all these teams and be looking to follow these trends until they cool off.
Here's who's hot. Here's who's not hot on the road. This is a team that you fade when they're playing on the road. Middle Tennessee Raiders, 0-5 against the spread on the road. Old Dominion, 1-7 against the spread on the road. San Diego, 1-6 against the spread on the road. Now, these are the teams who's hot to the over. Remember, guys, you don't always have to play a side. The total can absolutely get you paid. Niagara, once again, 11-1 against the spread to the over in their last 12 games. Fairfield, 8-0 to the over. Who's hot to the under? Dartmouth, Big Green, 12-1 to the under in their last 13. Western Illinois, 11-1 to the under in their last 12 games. Anything else I can do for you guys?
42-3 right there.
The whole record, the thing that we just went over is about 118, 100 wins and about 19 losses.
I'm surprised your hand isn't burning because that'd be catching on fire.
My God. Entertainment rundown. Naughty by Nature rapper Tretch was on Willie D's podcast, and he said he's no longer down with OPP. He said if he goes to a club, which is not often, he's not looking for any action, and he is in love with his wife. He also said it's a dangerous time for any athlete or celebrity when it does come down to hooking up with random women because of all the lawsuits. Well, he sure as fuck ain't lying.
Yeah.
You almost damn near got to bitch sign a piece of paper before you fuck her. You know what I mean?
Get with you and get the Steve Steven rules.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Accusations going on. Here's the question: what advice does the bookie killer have for any celebrities or athletes when it comes down to hooking up with random women? Real simple. Have your little homie that hangs out with you, get her to sign a piece of paper. Make sure you look at her fucking ID, and more importantly, if you want to keep your cash, hit the ass. You're not trying to get nobody pregnant.
That's the basic rules for her. I mean, every celebrity.
Hit the ass, keep your cash, and you ain't got to worry about having no babies.
There you go.
Snoop Dogg said he turned down a $100 million deal offer from OnlyFans to show his Johnson to the world. Snoop said he turned it down the offer because, quote, he has a black wife that would not allow him to do it. Well, Snoop, if you would have told your black wife that she was getting $50 million of it, I guarantee you she'd have told you, pull that dick out and go on OnlyFans. I don't believe that's true.
I don't believe that's true either.
Snoop is a gangster, and he's in control of his household. I get what he's saying, but for $100 million, I don't care if I had a micro penis. I'm pulling that motherfucker out all day long.
Well, if you've been married to Snoop, I guarantee Snoop has probably gone over and fucked some other girl. So I'm sure the wife...
Do you forget Vegas, our homegirl from Floyd's over there? My good friend used to fuck him all the time. Right. She would fuck Snoop in his house with his wife in the other room.
Right.
So I don't believe he was offered $100 million to show his dick.
He might have been offered $100 million, but the wife has probably had to deal with some more shit than just showing his dick. And with $100 million, I don't think she's saying no to that for any fucking reason.
Who's the gay dude over at OnlyFans that wants to see Snoop's dick so bad that he's willing to give up $100 million?
I mean, Mozzie, but he doesn't have $100 million.
Yeah, he probably can't wait to see his cock. But my point being is, could they get that money back if they did give him $100 million? It was real. Fuck no.
No.
So I don't even believe it was a true offer, to be honest with you. You say you do, though?
I say it could be an offer if it's legit and true and they actually had the $100 million to give him.
Yeah.
Probably not.
I'm pulling my dick out all day and telling my wife, you're getting $20 million, relax, man.
Yeah.
You know. A few months back, we discussed Pornhub's most searched keywords in 2023, but this is a list of the terms that grew the most in popularity over the last year. The mature category is now the 7th most viewed worldwide, surging in population by 70%. Searches with the word granny grew by 132%, and GILF, grandmother I'd like to fuck, increased by 168%. You guys got to be the nastiest, most disgusting motherfuckers in the world if you got nothing to do but sit home and jack off to a grandma I'd like to fuck, a GILF. Guys, you're taking your porn a little too far, dude. My dick ain't getting hard, let alone busting a nut.
No.
I mean, I'm not like Stu. You know, I admit I jack off. You know, I watch a little porn right now, here, there, and whatever. But my God, you guys are searching for old ladies, and these are facts. Men lie, women lie. Statistics and numbers don't.
What's happening is these guys are betting the games on their own, or they're calling Vegas Dave, and they're losing. They have nowhere to go, no money to go do anything.
So they can't afford a real $500 prostitute. They get the grandma that's $100 or what?
They're searching online for grandmas or watching grandma porn.
Oh my God.
That's what their lives are turned down to after listening to these fucking guys.
Also, most likely because of the wars going on around the world, the word soldier increased by a whopping 330%. And with an artificial intelligence becoming so popular, searches for robot grew 300%.
Well, I don't care about the robot.
I was just going to say, I don't give a fuck about none of it. So,
Yeah.
that really doesn't help my guys make any games or win any money. You know what I mean? NHL hockey, which I know you guys are looking for. Evander Kane scored the go-ahead goal in the third period and had an assist for the Edmonton Oilers in their 14th straight win, 4-1 against the Columbus Blue Jackets on Tuesday night. The win extended their record for the longest winning streak by a Canadian team in NHL history. Go Canada, huh, eh?
Go Canada.
Toronto, Austin Matthews scored his NHL-leading 39th goal in overtime to give the Toronto Maple Leafs a 1-0 victory over the Winnipeg Jets on Wednesday night. Teams will meet again on Saturday night in Winnipeg. Who wins that one, Poppy?
I would like to say my Maple Leafs, but Winnipeg's been really, really good at home, and I think Winnipeg's going to get that game.
League standings, Atlantic Division, Boston Bruins 29-8 and 67 points. Florida Panthers 28-14 and 60 points. Metropolitan Division, Rangers 29-15 with 61 points. Philadelphia Flyers 25-17 with 56 points. Carolina Hurricanes 25-15, 55 points. You want to handle the Central Division?
Central Division, Winnipeg Jets 30-11 with 64 points. The Colorado Avalanche are 30-14 with 63 points. And the Dallas Stars 28-13, 62 points.
Pacific Division, Vancouver Canucks 32-11 with 68 points. Vegas Golden Knights, as shitty as they've been playing, 28-14, 62 points.
Lucky
the Knights will heat the fuck up again.
Yeah.
But right now, last month, they look real fucking shady. They don't got that mojo that they don't got their swag.
We got like 8 injuries too right now.
Very, very true. When they get their shit back together, you might be looking for a back-to-back, baby.
Yes, sir.
NHL Golden Nuggets. Vancouver Canucks 16-6 against the spread at home. Philadelphia Flyers 21-3 against the spread at home. And the Colorado Avalanche 8-1 to the over in the first period in their last 10 games. I'll be talking about first period totals.
For 3-4 years.
All you had to do was bet one team, Colorado, 8-1 to the over in the last fucking 9 games with a push. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Unfucking believable. Guys, instead of focusing so much on the NFL or who's going to worry about who's going to the Super Bowl and all that, while you guys are doing all your studying and putting on your jerseys and eating your hot dogs and your chips and salsa, we're making millions of dollars on college fucking basketball. So for you guys out there that are really looking to get a bankroll, we're running promotions for all sizes, shapes, of sports bettors. And for you guys out there that only bet football only, well, DM us now. That way we can work with you Thursday, Friday to build you a little bankroll for this weekend so you can put some real money. I said it on that post. Is that fucking amazing? 7 out of 10 sports bettors after NFL stop betting.
That is amazing.
Part-time gamblers, go ahead, get the fuck out the way. You guys never. Let me tell you one thing. You clients out there that are betting NFL only, you guys haven't had a successful year ever. If you're going to pick one sport to bet seasonally, it sure as fuck shouldn't be the NFL. It should be college basketball or even college football for that matter. I said it once, I'll say it again. NFL is the least profitable sport to make money betting sports.
Yeah, I mean, this weekend, you're going to have family and friends. You're going to watch the NFC Championship, the AFC Championship. Those aren't the games you go to fire on, but there's a lot of college basketball, a lot of information that you're going to have.
That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to watch the game with your friends. Why I give you a college basketball game to make $10,000 on so you don't even have to stress the NFL game.
Right.
It's a lot better when you're watching the game and you've already made your money in college basketball. Now you can get drunk, enjoy your friends, and really enjoy the game rather than watch it like a fucking degenerate. Right. Be mad when it's not going your way. Be all excited when they're winning. And guys, be smart. If you're going to be a composed sports bettor, money management and discipline, and do this the right way, you can actually make money. But too many of you guys out there are betting sloppy and don't know what you're doing. So if you really want to get paid, you haven't joined the family now, DM us, call 877-220-6540. Want to give a shout out to the VIP crew. 2023 was our biggest year we've had, which I never thought we could top the 3 years when Money Talks was running on the air.
Hey, we're doing great. You're getting a lot of winners.
Well, I was just going to say, with winning on your side,
Yeah.
That's when it all goes good. You could have 10,000 clients. If you can't win, those clients don't mean shit.
No.
You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, guys, I just want to help you be better sports bettors. You deserve the finer things in life. You deserve a new house. You deserve to put your kids through through the finest college you could possibly ever imagine, and you deserve it yourself. You work too hard to just fuck off your money. So if you're going to bet, do smart betting, and you can always succeed. On behalf of VIP Sports and myself, we love you. Appreciate you, Paparazzi, coming through with the broke arm. And like I said, hopefully when that humor bone heals up a little bit, you'll be a little bit funnier on the podcast.
I'll try.
We love you guys, and remember one thing. Don't let the players be the only ones that get paid. We'll see you next week.
It's Steve Stevens, I'll bust your bookie head open. Split it to the white meat, I ain't joking. Me and Dirt Bomb in the ghost float. Straight OG like that kush I be smoking. It's way too potent for rookies to come hit it. A little white girl around, I might sniff it. Poppin' bub in the club, so twisted. My pops keeps telling me to go get it. So I'm at the sports book, betting big on the Clippers. I'm talking about 5 figures, I need a few shots of liquor. Might need another zipper if the bomb play me. Fuck around and put $500,000 on Tom Brady. When it comes to betting sports, Steve Stevens a beast. Need a certified winner called VIP Sports. Got too many felonies to ride around with my Glock, so sure to keep it since I got shot in Vegas like Byron.